Good morning. Welcome back to the Y Factor. Well, trying to capture the first day first show for one of the two big releases today, only to meet with a disappointment that the 9:45 show got cancelled. And moving on to the next theatre which was available. What does this mean? Are the people not were the people not wanting to come and see this film at 9:45? Did the exhibitors and promoters overreach by taking such an early morning show? Or did they just go extra and plan extra shows and then land up cancelling them when the demand was not met? Only time will find out. Wait, keep watching. Bye, Factor. Hi, welcome back to the Y Factor. Of the two big releases, presenting the first one, Raksha Bandhan. Directed by Anand L. Rai and produced by him and Akshay Kumar. This Akshay Kumar starter, yes, his year is not over, is it? We're only halfway through there. Is about a man, Lala Kedarnath, and his four sisters, and his Herculean task of getting them married, because he gave a promise to his mother on deathbed that he will not get married till he doesn't get them married. No, you're not in the 80s and the 70s here. This is very much the same here which was there yesterday, 2022. And the plot presented is this. Archaic, undoubtedly. The theme concept of the film is completely a little way off. That in today's time, somebody would actually take such a promise from their son, and then somebody would spend their entire life with that logic that I will not get married till my sisters won't get married. Why? Because I promised my mother, but I will not do anything about it to make them self-reliant. I will not do anything about them to make them happy on their own feet. I will not do all of that, but I will get them married. So much so that I will not even see the boy. I will just get them married off. Left, right, center. So that's what the concept of this film is. Without giving any spoilers, Akshay is dying desperately to get his sisters married off because he has an impending sword on his head that his so-called childhood girlfriend, there's Bhumi Pednekar, another role, which I think she will now take retirement. Her father, Neeraj Sood, has put the thing that he has 8 months to retire, and if in 6 months Akshay does not get married to his daughter, मैं इसको निपटा दूंगा. That's the way they talk about their daughters. Do they still talk about their daughters that way in Chandni Chowk? I don't know. But possibility. There are some sections in society where the daughter is considered a burden, I guess, from this film. And that's why they want to get them. So he has to. This is the presentable plot in the film. How does Akshay go about doing that is the entire story. The best part about this movie, I'll say that for the best. Let's start from the not so good parts. The music is a damn squib. One expects wonders from Himesh Reshammiya from his pool of talent, but nothing great sakes. One Jagrata song, which is basically playing on about the social media thing, is decent. I can say decent, but otherwise no. The songs are very bad. In terms of performances, Bhumi Pednekar falls flat. Matlab, she has no, neither does her character have a stand of her own, and neither does she put in any enthusiasm into her character. She's just, okay, Papa said this, Kedar said this, Papa said this, Kedar said this. Pendulum. Right till the end. Which is surprising. The screenplay of the movie is the biggest drawback out here. Written by Himanshu Sharma and Kanika Dhillon, one would have expected so much more, considering the fact that they both accomplished writers on their own. But somehow, in an attempt to pack in everything, they miss out. So there are continuity jars, there are issues like there's a poignant moment happening in the movie, in the plot, and the next thing is immediately a comic thing by the same characters. It's not even like Shakespeare or the old South Indian movies where the hero and the villain and the heroine had a huge dramatic moment. Then you would have had the independent characters of a Kader Khan, Satish Kaushik, Shakti Kapoor, Satisha, with respect to all of those actors, coming in with their independent twists, with a comic relief in the movie. So Akshay has been belittled to no extent by Neeraj Sood in just one scene before. And next scene, they are again back to comedy with each other. It's surprising where they went wrong, the editing or the screenplay writing. Because this keeps on happening so many times that there are so many plots and subplots in the movie, many times it is forgotten. Like the entire kidney episode and the kidney joke. Means when it was, it's like, gosh. And that's how the film suffers. Because the writing is so poor, there's nothing much they can work on in terms of performances. So coming to performances, Akshay Kumar is his brilliant self. Means after this slate of the barrage of bad movies that he's done, I think after a long time he's done a good role. He fits the character of a middle-aged 45, 48-year-old man from Chandni Chowk. He's got the accent right. He's got the entire mannerism right. He's nailed it, and it's a relief seeing him in such a role after some time. His breakdown post interval, the only one scene worth mentioning in the entire film, is super brilliant. झंझोड़ के रख देता है आपको उसका performance. But there's only so much he can do with the script that he has on hand, which he himself has produced. Sadia Khatib is a refreshing break in the film. She's such a pleasure to watch on screen. The three girls, the other sisters who debuted out here, are decent. They don't have much scope only, which is why again the film failed. The movie was about Raksha Bandhan, brother, four sisters. But it's more so centered about brother, elder sister, and three sisters. It's like a package deal. 1+1+3. And that's how the three are bundled up together. Means they have nothing individual about them. Movie Bednigger is flat. Good old Sahil, whom we've recently seen Good Luck Jerry also, and we saw him in the web series Dabbar, is super brilliant as Gaffar. Means he is too cool. He really tugs your emotional strings in a very comic manner throughout the film as Akshay's sidekick. Neeraj Sood is the steal of the day. He owns this film. You actually look forward to him coming on screen because he is the only one after Akshay who has any ownership of his character. Even his last minute switch is believable because he makes it so convincing, and that is what helps last through the film. The best part about the movie is it's packed at 110 minutes. It's less than 2 hours, so you're not wasting much of your time. But there's so much they try to put in those 110 minutes, yet they miss out on so much. That's the unaccomplished part in the writing and the direction of Anand Rai. Again, Anand Rai is suffering on the same mistake he keeps on doing. He is not being able to merge the star power of a superstar into the small town scripts of his. सबको साथ लेने के चक्कर में उस सबको डुबा देंगे. The movie might not do well. See, it's a long weekend. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So public देखने तो ज़रूर जाएगा. It might get a good run at the box office, but it's disappointing in what it could have been. And considering that you had such good performances also, yes, you expected a little bit more in terms of a decent screenplay. I would go out of a 2 out of 5. It does not have the Y factor.
Do like and subscribe to our channel, and please follow us on Instagram and Twitter.